Welcome back to the Traders Network. I'm Michael Yorba, your host. Thanks for joining us. We're also streaming to you live on yorbamedia.com. All right, coming up next, Nick Santiago, president, InTheMoneyStocks.com. Nick, thanks for coming back onto the show. Appreciate it.
You're welcome. Great to be back.
All right, you thread this needle from 1,000 yards out, time in, time out, all over the place. Gold, GLD, you want to start there?
Yeah, I wanted to start off with GLD because last time I was on your program, which was not too long ago, I said that GLD looked like it's still going to make a move higher into the 159 level, and I think that it's on its way there today with the market being a little bit on the soft side. Gold's holding up very, very well, and I think we're getting that nice little bounce in gold, and I think the GLD should get up there pretty soon, maybe another week or so, but 159, that is going to be the max upside, though.
Okay, got that. All right, next on the hit parade, GDX.
Yeah, GDX is something else that we reiterated as well on your program, and I just said that as long as that GDX stays, above that March 6th low, this has a chance to move up to around 41, and that's also making a nice little move today, counter trend to the overall market on the session. So I think GDX is still showing some strength, and any close today above that 38 level is really a good sign that GDX wants to move up to $41.
Okay, 2 for 2. All right, the next one, was it LEN?
Yeah, LEN, I was on your program, and I said that this, looks like a potential short yesterday, and I think the high, when we talked about it, was around $43.78. I said you could short it right here. Today it's down, not down all that much. It was down more earlier, but it's down about 82 cents on the session. So this is one I think traders should watch for a pullback.
Okay, and how far did I miss that? How far low? How far down?
I think it's going to go down to around 38.
38. Okay, yeah. Nice call. Not to brag on my guys, but geez, dude. I mean, the day of the market called the exact high because it was at the high when you said to short it. I was looking at it.
Yeah, I said right here.
Nice.
Spot, yeah.
Okay. All right. And FedEx.
Yeah, well, FedEx, I brought up a little bit yesterday, and I said that this one is one that should trade down further. And yesterday it was trading around 99.88, 99.75. I said watch for 93, and I think that one's working its way down there. So I just wanted to reiterate, watch for a bouncer on FedEx around the $93 level.
God, good move, good move. All right, that sounds good. And Caterpillar? Yeah,
Caterpillar I wanted to bring up today simply because this is a stock that is a little bit oversold on the charts, but still looks terrible to me. It's below all the moving averages now. It's trading below the 50-day daily chart 50 moving average, the daily chart 200 moving average. The stock now looks like it wants to work down towards that 85 level. But the reason why I bring this one up is because just going back to the theme of yesterday, you're starting to see a lot of these big multinational corporations miss earnings. And we have money being printed at unprecedented levels, not only in the United States by the Federal Reserve, but also Bank of Japan, the ECB. All of these different places around the world are printing money, and corporations are as lean as they've ever been, and they're missing earnings, and they're starting to decelerate. This is a warning sign to everybody out there. FedEx, Oracle, Caterpillar. Today was another one was Airgas. We'll get into that one in a little while. I mean, these companies are missing numbers and dramatically missing as well.
Well, you've been calling it right on the numbers. You've been very, very good about this. Are you saying that Caterpillar has further downside, and that's a barometer of what may be coming in with the rest of the overall indexes?
Well, not only Caterpillar, but just copper. Right? How long ago was it when I was on your show and I said this copper is warning us that there's something wrong. There's something fundamentally wrong out there, regardless of all the money printing that's taking place. Copper shouldn't be at, towards the lows here, going back, to where they were in trading in June. And Caterpillar is just reiterating what we've already seen in copper and what we've talked about on your program.
Okay. All right. Do you, since you bring copper up, do you have any support levels that you're looking at for this, or you want to just move on?
I think copper right now is in a bearish trend. I do think traders that are looking at the JJC could watch $42 as short-term support. If you're looking at copper futures, I think right now we probably hit a short-term little low around $3.35, which I think was a level I brought on your show before.
Yep.
But ultimately, I think copper is going to go down to around $3.20.
Okay. All right. $3.20. That sounds good. Now, let the audience know. There was one time you were on the show, I'll never forget this, and you had forecasted something, I think it was about a week or 2 weeks out, and you missed the turn on the market by less than 1/100th of a penny.
That was correct. I believe that was copper as well.
That's what it was, copper. And
yeah.
So you're good on this one. All right, Oracle. Now let's get into the tech side.
Yeah, let's go to Oracle just because of the fact that this stock, believe it or not, is one of the more powerful technology stocks out here at the moment. And I think that this stock, even though it was from the 90s and 2000, it's a legacy name, it still carries a lot of weight. They bought every company or every competitor in their sector, with the exception of IBM and SAP. They bought them out, and now Oracle disappoints again. And this is just another big corporation that is faltering here. And I just can't say it enough. Oracle's going down to $30. And this is just another telltale sign that this market is really getting weak at this stage of the game.
Yeah, I got it. All right, now $30. Why do you say that? Is that support that going back into November of last year or something?
Exactly. You're going back into that support from 2012. In fact, this morning before the open, I put out a note to my chat room members. We're going to buy Oracle for a balance at $32.18, and that was the exact low of the session. And now I'm going to tell them that our weekly target on this is going to be right at $30.
Okay. All right. ARG.
Yeah, this is Airgas, and again, it's just another big company that's just missing on earnings. I mean, it's just this shouldn't be happening when you have all of this money being put into the market. And I know people are talking about economic recoveries and this and that, but corporations are missing, and this is just another stock that missed on their numbers again. And I'm not a fundamental trader, Michael. You know that. I'm purely technicals.
Right.
But when I see all of these misses, this is a real. Not only is it a disappointment, but it's telling us that something is wrong out there. And Mr. Bernanke, he needs to take a look at something because this guy is just printing money like there's no tomorrow, and this is going to cause a bigger problem down the road.
Okay, so they're going to have to really just double or triple up on the next pullback if they're going to save this thing from their perspective. Is that I'm getting?
The best thing about being a trader is after any substantial correction, we know that he's going to come in and pump up the markets again, and that gives us more of an opportunity, to buy on a major correction. But right now, we're overdue for some kind of a major correction.
Everybody's hoping for one. I mean, but when they get it, they get a little nervous. But, yeah, they're hoping for one. Okay, so let me get back to this Airgas thing. 87, 74, 50-period moving average on a weekly chart. Are you looking for that kind of a pullback or something?
Yeah, I'm thinking that this could go down to $86 and possibly even $85.
Okay. Well, we're going to get some really good buying opportunities. All right. We covered all the indexes and the stock and some of these stocks. Let's talk about the S&P where it stands right now. What are you thinking about this? Timing and pricing.
Well, I'm in the camp that they could probably keep this market a little floated up a little bit more because the volume trends have been so light. That's been my theme for most of the year. This is probably the lightest trading year I can remember, 2013, at least in the first quarter. The spiders rarely trade much over 100 million shares a day, and that is a very, very light scenario. So, they may be able to hold this market up, but we're starting to see the holes in the armor, so to speak. You're starting to really see the leading stocks fall off. So I think we're in the zone now where traders got to be prepared for a major correction. And as soon as I think the day is here, I will be putting out an alert to my to my chat room and to my traders. But I'm already waving the caution flag out here now.
Yeah, I got major cycle points coming up over the weekend. Monday's a very big one, and as we go through the early part of next week, how does that sit with how you are looking at the cycle points?
Yeah, I think we're already in the zone.
Okay.
I mean, we're already in the zone. It's a little bit tough for me this year to pinpoint the exact minute. Sometimes I've actually been able to do that. This time around, I'm not 100% sure. But, where I'm already seeing, all that I need to see to tell me that this market now is under some distribution.
Okay. All right. What about the U.S. dollar? Big time problems over there in Cyprus. We're going to talk about that later. But the U.S. dollar and our bond market are issues that are going to have to be dealt with real quick.
Yeah, well, the U.S. dollar, I mean, it has been an outperformer this year, and that's also going to be a negative for the multinationals because, remember, they price everything in dollars.
Yep.
So the higher the dollar goes, the less sales they're going to have, and that's already being seen. Just looking at Caterpillar, looking at Airgas, and a few other companies. So I think the dollar is a problem. Ultimately, I think the dollar is going to stall out probably around this 83.50 level for a little while. But if we could base here for several weeks, I mean, the dollar can really, really make a big, big move. But it's all about the pattern that's going to be formed. And I need to see a little bit more. But ultimately, if the dollar does what I think it can do, you could have a move up to $86 on the dollar.
Wow, that's going to be a big move from where we are now. 82. I mean,
that's, we've last time I was on your program, I mean, when the dollar was really breaking down, I said people don't realize it, but this dollar has a ton of support at 78.75, and we went down and look at the move it's had from February 1st. I mean, it's just been a tremendous rocket ship ride to the upside.
Definitely. All right, we only have a couple of minutes, but and we never get to do this. Tell me about some of the trades that went off in your trading room today.
Well, I did mention one already. We had an Oracle trade there. That was good for about 40, 50 cents on the scalp side. The trading room is predominantly scalps, but we do have a lot of swing trades out there that are in the money right now, 3 of them, in fact, that are all sufficiently in the money. And then we did catch, about 3 other scalp trades this morning that were pretty good as well. So, I mean, there's just a lot of opportunities out here each and every day. IBM was another one that we caught today. So every day, we continue to just catch a lot of scalp trades. And then if you're a Research Center member, you get a lot of swing trades. And like I said, we're already in the money on 3 of those. Got it.
All right. You're good at this. All right. Well, before we go, give everybody a way to reach you.
Yeah, come on over to InTheMoneyStocks.com. Take out a 7-day free trial in our chat room. See what we're made out of. Take out a free 7-day trial to our Research Center. You'll get all of our nightly setups, all of our cycle work. We also host live broadcasts. I did one last night for all the members. Hundreds of members come in. They could ask me questions personally about anything they're seeing in the market or on the charts, and I show them my screen, and we go over various setups. We do that twice a week for the members as well. So, I mean, it's a home run product. If anybody is interested in trading, I really don't know, how you could live without it, to be honest.
Me either. And you're our home run guy. Thanks, Nick.
Thank you, Michael. Have a great day.
All right, you too. Nick Santiago, President, CEO, InTheMoneyStocks.com. On the other side, when he comes